Hi everyone, this is Sheryl from the Bebop Dojo, and I'd like to share with you one of my favorite and one that I think is one of the most important techniques for developing great lines, and that's to play the chromatic below melodic embellishment. So if you checked out Bebop Dojo Essentials, I spent a long time talking about really getting the chord tones together for chord progression. Sometimes I call that the spine, because that's really where all the great melodies come from that spine or those chord tones. So now we can enter into the techniques to develop those into great melodies. So for instance, if I have a B-flat triad here, and I suggest you just start with the major triad. It's a great place, it's a fundamental place to start with. So to play the arpeggio that goes with that, here in fifth position, I have the root, the third, the fifth, the root, the third, the fifth, and the root. So to go chromatic below, I'm going to go to the root, to the third, to the fifth, to the root, to the third, to the fifth, to the root. Now when I come down, instead of just coming down 1, 3, 5, 1, 3, 5, 1, I like to stagger them. So coming down every other one. So 1, 3, 5, 1, 3, 5, 1, 3, 5, 1. So it's coming down, it'll sound like this. Now I recommend too, when you're just learning these to get the phrasing right, to play the approach tone or the chromatic approach on the upbeat and the target or the chord tone on the downbeat. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, these are great ways to develop technique, and they're a lot of fun to play. So my advice to you is just start with that. Just start to learn your major triads and then your minor triads, and then it'll be a lot easier to build on because those are pretty much the foundation of everything. So not only will you get them in your hand, the muscle memory, but in your ear. Once you get that, you're in good position to start to use them to improvise with, because there are a lot of different things you can do with them rhythmically that make them really fun and interesting. So for instance, I could go. So I could, you can be as creative as you want with how you use them. So what I'd like to do now to show you how to start to apply these to an actual tune is to use a B-flat blues. So I'm going to use just standard jazz blues changes, B-flat. And to start with, I'm going to do the whole kitchen sink. I'm going to approach each chord tone a half step below. So it's a bit much, but as a study, for the physicality of it and the mental discipline, I really recommend doing this. But so what I'm going to do is apply that. I'll start with just the triads, so no sevenths, and then I'll start to add the sevenths in, and then as I go, I'll start to open up into an improvisation. So you can get an idea of how important rhythm is in all of this. No matter what style you play, really, rhythm is the message. So let me start out here with B-flat blues. And so this will just be chromatic below all the chord tones, and then, I'll start to have some fun with it. Hopefully you get the idea and you'll be able to take it and have some fun with it. you get the idea how much creativity can come out of a very simple idea. So, chromatic below is just the doorway in to all these melodic embellishments, and really all great music, melodic music styles have these in common, from classical to jazz and rock and blues. So I hope that you get something out of this, and I hope you enjoy my courses here at TrueFire and all the incredible courses that are here to offer. Peace out.